missed the kickoff. Played down the flank. That has ended up in no man's land. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Through ball, good ball, good take. He's had a shot! And he couldn't finish.
Well, it goes to show you that there's a lot you can do if you have winning runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
And a chance!
Quick trick. This time, surely! That's just playing it safe and simple.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Nice looking ball. Bullish header! Offside that time. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Pass, and the shot! It's bounced back off the post. No goals as yet. Oh, that's a key interception. Haiti are a team known for their direct brand of football, so Jim, what are we looking for here?
Well, I think it depends on a couple of things, Peter. Firstly, whether they have a quality passer who can play those balls from a little deeper. And then secondly, you need someone up front to be able to hold on to it, be the link man. It can be very effective against teams that like to press high up the pitch.
It's a decent chance! Oh, they really should have been made to pay.
It wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble there.
Costa Rica have got it back and they'll have another go. He's felt that, hasn't he? He's having a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Brilliantly cut out. Nicely aimed pass. He's having a pop! He's got away with one there. No, that's been intercepted. 30 minutes gone. Now there's the shot! Costa Rica! And Costa Rica are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
And yeah, when you hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and their taste.
Felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition, now forced to come out.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
That looks a decent ball.
Tries one from range! And for a moment, time stood still.
very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that's well spotted. That's a risky ball, you will say. This looks promising. It's swung out wide. Now he's off and running. He's shifting through the gears. Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. See your views on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So, no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Costa Rica can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Costa Rica currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Haiti really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
Looking for options for movement. It forward.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moves that could reverse in a flash.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, that's well seen too. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer.
The shot, Shoy! Oh, Prosper! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
Haiti can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Chance for a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
all sorted out. Can they get him away? Great shot! Costa Rica! Into the lead once more. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling. Costa Rica with the lead. It's lofted through here. And he was quick to react. No, that was never going to make it. Looking to play him in. And he's intervened well there.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Perfectly measured that. Big chance! And he stuck it away. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, you have to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Costa Rica go up by 2 and are looking good.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's their second quarter of the game. They've played short. Real chance! And now a sudden chance to counter. Stood up well to it there. Now this would be a chance. Oh, hits the shot! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that is about as cool as they find. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. Didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Lashes it across. And the finish! And that's a good finish. Haiti may be down, but not out just yet. Over to the right flank. It's a promising position. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact. It will be 5 minutes at a time. 5 minutes to add. Tries to play it through. It's not done well. Look at the space. Can he finish? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think
better equipped than the other. Still key takeaway from it all, Jim. I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they